Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Today we're going to be reading chapter 5 of second grade Baby. So, yesterday when we read the chapter, we found out that they were going to do a project where they had a stuffed animal and they were going to leave it somewhere and hope that someone finds it and writes them a postcard. And then that person would move it somewhere else. And then when someone else found it, they would write a postcard too. And it sounded like a pretty fun project to do. Chapter 5 Buzzy Bear. Natalie swallowed the last of her apple juice. She ate the last bite of her Oreo cookie. Then she carried the tin can her juice had come in to a bin in the back of the cafeteria. It was a recycling bin, and Natalie was careful to recycle. It was important to her. Want to play hopscotch? Terry Barkin asked when Natalie returned to the table. Tam and I are going to play. Sure, replied Natalie. The kids had been pretty nice to her all morning. Natalie thought it was because of her good idea about giving this special project to the kids in the hospital. On the playground, Terry and Tammy and Natalie found smooth stones for their hopscotch game. The twins let Natalie go first as Natalie hopped along. Terry said to Tammy, "We could bring in Tootsie tomorrow." Tootsie? Who's Tootsie? Asked Natalie. Our stuffed elephant, replied Terry. Maybe Tortoise or maybe Tootsie could go on the adventure. Wait, you bring Tootsie and I'll bring Taffy, said Tammy. Taffy is our stuffed chipmunk, she told Natalie. So that's all of them playing there. Playing hopscotch with the squares and they hop in them. Sarah Ford wandered by. She had stopped to watch the game while Tammy took her turn. Sarah said, I'm going to bring in my Barbie tomorrow. Your Barbie? Repeated Terry. That is very brave. She might not come back, you know. Miss Coleman said so. I know, replied Sarah. I will take that chance. Wow, said Natalie slowly. That was brave of Sarah. Miss Coleman had indeed said that there was a chance the teddy or doll that was sent on the trip might not be returned. It might get lost somewhere, or someone might decide to keep it, even though that would be stealing, Natalie noted. Or someone might decide that mailing a teddy back to Stony Brook, Connecticut was just too much trouble. I'm going to bring in Goosey tomorrow, said Karen Brewer. She was watching the game with Hanny and Nancy. You are your stuffed cat? Cried Hanny, but you love Goosey. Well, I am brave too, said Karen. And so am I, said Janie Gilbert. I'm going to bring in Sleepy Time Susie, my best doll. I wonder if the boys will be brave enough to bring in anything, said Karen. She glanced at Bobby and Omar playing soccer nearby. I heard that, said Omar, and I'm going to bring in my giraffe. What are you going to bring, Natalie? Asked Nancy. I'm going to bring, well, I have so many choices. I have not decided yet. I will decide tonight. That night, Natalie sat on her bed. Spread out around her were her dolls and Buzzy Bear. Buzzy Bear was Natalie's only stuffed animal. She liked dolls better than animals, except for Buzzy Bear. Buzzy was Natalie's favorite toy in the world. He had been given to her by her grandfather on the day she was born. Natalie had never, ever spent a night without Buzzy. He came with her on vacations. He came with her on sleepovers. Could Natalie really part with Buzzy for 2 or 3 months? What if Buzzy never came back? Natalie thought and thought. She wanted to be brave like the other kids. She wanted to show them she was not a baby, even if her mother had sewn name tags everywhere. Natalie looked at her dolls. She could bring in one of them. Maybe. Well, no, her dolls were all pretty old, and most of them were just too Buzzy Bear. Natalie sighed. She laid Buzzy on her pillow. Okay, she said to him, tomorrow you're going to have a special treat. Tomorrow I'm going to take you to school with me. So she's decided to bring Buzzy Bear to maybe go on the trip. So they're only picking one stuffy, and it sounds like a lot of students are bringing one of their stuffed animals. So hers might get picked, and we don't know yet. So hopefully we'll find out tomorrow. All right. Hope you enjoyed the chapter and hope you're all doing well. I miss you and I love you. Bye.